Good morning. So I know yesterday was kind of an awkward end and I forgot to film the conclusion, I guess, of the vlog, whatever. But so I know yesterday's vlog was really short. The thing is that after Chili's, we got pretty full and everything. It was pretty good. It was my first time there, so I really liked it. But then we went to try looking for shoes at the mall for me because I was trying to shop around for tennis shoes because my Converse are really old, and my sister pointed out how they were green now. So we went to go do that, and then after that I basically just went to work. My boss actually hurt her eye on her way to, or heading down the stairs to get into her car to go to work and drop off the baby at school. So I ended up going at my usual time, but to her house. So yeah, her backpack caught the string of her hoodie, and the hoodie had metal ending kind of thing. So that snapped back and hit her eye and everything. And but she still had to go to an event for work after she got it checked out at the doctor. So yeah. And then after that, I came home and I was watching a little bit of TV, and I was kind of cranky because I got really, really, really bad allergies. I just felt like my head was floating, and I had called my mom and asked her if we had Benadryl at home, and she said yes. And then it turns out we only had all this flu medicine. I'm not really helpful. So I got kind of cranky, and I know I was kind of being a bitch. I admit it, and I feel kind of bad. But anyways, I think I was just done with the whole allergy thing at the time. So after I watched TV, I just kind of knocked out, and that's why I didn't film the ending. And I kept thinking oh, I'll just sleep for a little while, but I ended up sleeping the whole way through the night. So I actually went to sleep early. I guess that's a good thing, but I woke up at 6:30, and then I fell back asleep, and I finally woke up around 8, and my car's on its way, and now there's this weird thing on my phone. Anyway, so yeah, my car's on its way. They're towing it here. And I'm really excited to see it in person. Hey, so my allergies are back, so my nose is super stuffy / runny, and it's really annoying because, well, really, who likes allergies? And it makes my face I feel it makes my face look really puffy, but that just might be me. Who knows? Anyways, so I don't, and I'm sorry I keep doing this, but it has that weird feeling. Anyway, sniffles, and I want to kind of tell you guys about my day. I know in the morning I was telling guys how my car was about to be brought in, and I was going to go record it, but then it was this big deal because it took forever for them to really turn it around so that the crash part was facing the garage and everything. It was just kind of it took a while, and then I started looking for parts, but the thing is that they don't have any aftermarket parts since it's a 2012 Focus, and that's the new body styles. It's the first year they did the new body style apparently, so the bumper and stuff is not compatible with the 2011 one, and also I think they actually they brought back the hatchback in 2012 anyway. So anyway, that's kind of the deal with that with my car. So it's gonna take a while to fix it, but surely but slowly it should get fixed pretty quickly after we get the parts, because the damage isn't severe, and it's really, really nice inside. Has the nav system and the My Ford Touch, I guess, and the sync, and it was really confusing at first because we still can't open the trunk and stuff because the battery has to be on, and they need to replace. I don't know if they need to replace the battery or something with the battery, but it's not that big an issue, just that we can't really turn it on, and I don't want to set off any thing and then have it short circuit. Anyway, after that I was oh shit, I have to hurry up because it's 12 already and I need to take a shower and blah blah blah, and eat and stuff, and then I left for work, and then and I was at work in the parking lot, someone hit my mom's passenger side mirror. They didn't hit it like too hard, but they did manage to pop the mirror out so it broke. And it's like hanging off. It's not like at least like the, I guess like the panel that like shows the color of the car, that matches the color of the car or whatever. I'm not really sure what that's called. But not the mirror side, but the opposite side. Like, it didn't get like a big dent, because I've seen somewhere it's like they barely hit it, it's like a big dent that goes in, like it cracks the plastic. But this one, it wasn't a big crack, so I'm not sure exactly how they hit it though. But I don't know, if you are in a parking lot, just be careful who parks next to you, and be careful with whichever cars around you as well. Like, you yourself, like when you're driving in a parking lot, because parking lots are crazy. I've seen people get in fights in a parking lot. I've seen people hit people in parking lots, and yeah. Anyways, I was just like, what? Like, at first I didn't notice, because, like, obviously I don't enter on the passenger side or anything, and I was putting the baby in, so it was like, it wasn't until I was like sitting down and like fixing my seatbelt, and I look up and I'm like, something feels odd, and then I keep staring at the side, I'm like, holy crap, there's no mirror. So, and it had like a little scratch, I guess, on the side of the door a little bit. Or so my dad said. I didn't notice that part, but I did notice the mirror, because the mirror's kind of hard not to notice after you notice it. And so I was like, oh my god, and I called my mom, and like she was at the dentist, and I told my sister, I'm like, I feel so bad, because like I've been so careful with her car and stuff, like I don't know, just odd things have happened to me in cars. Of like, my last car, I actually kind of crashed it into a pool trying to avoid hitting a car going downhill, because somehow like what I thought was park was, I actually had pulled the lever down again and put it in one, and then like obviously, like, I don't know, something malfunctioned in it. Like, it was so fast, but shit happens. Just be careful. As long as you're safe and you don't hit another car, you're fine. You know, if you're gonna fuck up a car, just at least fuck up your own, which is like terrible, but at least you don't get other cars involved, and that way you don't have to necessarily be in trouble with insurance. You just have to be in trouble with your parents or anyone else. I'm not a bad driver, it's just like every once in a while I have like these like brain farts, I guess. Or just bad luck every once in a while, and I don't know. But I've never gotten into like a fatal accident, or an accident where I've totaled my car or anything like that. Just like dents here and there, like where it's a lot more body work than anything. It's never anything mechanical, thank God. Except one time when my radiator got busted, but that was just like someone hit me or something. I'm not quite sure how that one happened, but that was like a really long time ago. But usually it's not anything like too major. So we have to go look for a replacement mirror in the morning, because it's kind of, it feels really odd driving without a side mirror, let me tell you guys. And then to top it off, on my way home, because I got out a little later from work today, there was like at least 4 cops that I passed, and one of them I was actually driving directly behind. I was like, oh my god, please don't go like past me so that I can make a left turn, because you never know if they're gonna give you a fix-it ticket. Like, some cops are dicks. So anyway, I'm gonna go to bed because I still have to do homework in the morning before I leave for screenwriting class. I forgot, like, I totally like blanked out on my character bios today, or I might actually end up doing them right now, like before bed, really quickly, which is not the best way to do them, but sometimes it works. Sometimes your creative juices work best when you're under pressure. Sometimes not so much. Although if I at least put something down, then tomorrow I refine it, I don't think it should be like that big a deal. Anyway, that's it for tonight's vlog. If you've ever had any weird like accident things or stuff where it's like, how did I even get myself into this situation, like with a car, like you got it dented some odd way, or like like, you just came back and you're like, I know I left my car, like, perfectly, but, like, once with my sister, I think someone actually did hit us in the park. Like, someone had dented the side of the truck or something. Something was off, and we're like, that wasn't there, right? Like, this is just not me. Like, this is not me imagining this. Like, a person actually did this. And we've actually seen really terribly parked cars. Like, I mean, terribly parked cars. I know sometimes I don't do a great parking job, but, like, I mean, severely, badly parked cars. Glendale is famous for that. I'm sorry, anyone from Glendale, but you guys know this is true. Like, they just, yeah. Driving, like, Glendale probably has, like, the worst, like, driving records. At least in LA County. If not, like, the whole US. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed now. Leave your comments below, and also don't forget to subscribe. The subscribe button is somewhere up here, somewhere up there. So yeah, that's it for tonight, and good night. I know my eyes keep looking like that way, and I'm trying to look here, but it's really distracting when, like, my face is here. So, anyway, good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow.